It's day 154 of losing half my body weight and changing my life. Speaking of changing my life, I made a life-changing decision today. I was in a rush. I forgot about another appointment I had today in the middle of making my lunch bowl, and instead of just putting this aside for later and grabbing fast food on the way, I brought it with me. I had to go drop the dog off at the groomer, but it's a little bit of a drive, so I'm not going back home while I wait because it only takes like an hour. So I brought this with me. I threw it on my back seat. I even brought a fork. But I'm gonna eat this. It's like 700 calories, only 20-ish grams of protein. Probably not like the best like macros, but it is healthier than fast food, so I'm giving myself points for that. And I will check in later. I was going to tell you what I was eating because it's really good. So I have some garlic hummus, veggies. I found this smoked Gouda on sale today. I got like a pepper jack smoked Gouda and then like an applewood. Gouda is my favorite cheese. Some reduced fat wheat thins, and then these like broccoli cauliflower bite things that I air fried and then put hot honey on. So I'm really excited about this food. Okay, I won't make you watch me eat it though. I just hit my snooze for 30 minutes. I have a full day, and I know if I don't work out this morning before everything starts, I will not have time. So instead of working out for an hour like I planned last night, I will get a half hour this morning, but it's better than nothing. Let's go. As always, when I work out, doesn't matter what time of the day, I feel so much better. It took me approximately 30 seconds to realize that I totally made the right decision this morning. I just got my blood flowing and I was pumped up. I'm so glad I worked out. I did end up having about an hour this evening, and I was just really feeling like energetic, like I wanted to move again. So I did this exact workout again with my daughter, and of course you guys know I've been loving the Forrest Frank workout from Grow with Joe, so that is what we did. Here's a look at my diary. I didn't have like the best food day. I was low on protein. I don't think I had calories left over because I had like a little bowl from Hothead, and you know, that's always an estimate. Also, disregard that 600 calorie workout. No clue what that was. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to day 156 of losing half my body weight. You get a different perspective today. I got one of my teenage sons to work out with me. We did not do a Grow with Joe. He flat out refused, so we found another muscly one to do. I think the guy's name was Juice. And I have a kid sleeping on the couch in this video under a pile of laundry. And you know, there's just real life stuff. We live here. My house is not always clean, so there you go. Anyways, I actually really enjoyed this. I lifted heavy and the sets were 45 seconds long, and I definitely felt it. And I'm sure that I will be sore in the best way tomorrow. I am sure that I will feel this workout tomorrow, but in the best way. Like, it was just enough that it felt sore while I was doing it, but it was like a good hurt. I'm pretty good about respecting the privacy of my family, but my husband was just asking for this. He knew I was filming, and there you go. Alright, so this is pretty much the only footage that I got for today, except for our little field trip to the Dollar Tree where I did stay strong. I bought some gum, and that was it. So I did resist all of the sugary, delightful things that they have, and that just is another non-scale victory showing how far I have come. This move was so hard, and I felt so strong while I was doing it, and looking at both of our form is embarrassing. It was horrible compared to the actual planks they were doing on the TV. Here is my resistance in the candy aisle at the dollar store. Alright, here is my diary. Just an example of a fairly good food day as far as calories go. Could it have been healthier? Yes, but did I die? No. Alright, I will see you guys Sunday with a recap of what I ate for the weekend. I feel like if I was a dog, I would be shaming myself with my tail between my legs right now because I had too much sugar this weekend and it's only Sunday morning, so hopefully I can control myself the rest of the day. But we had a birthday party for my brother yesterday. I had pie and cobbler, and then we went out as a family last night and I got ice cream. I am really nervous going into the holiday season because sweets are, I love them. I love sugar, and I'm just nervous. So my question for all of you people who have been on this journey or are currently on it, how do you manage the holidays? We're coming into Thanksgiving and Christmas. How do you manage the sweets? How do you control it? Do you stay completely away from it? Do you allow yourself little bites? I feel like I'm the kind of person, I'm like, ooh, one bite, let me have two, let me have three, until I don't realize how much I've eaten. Whereas if I completely withhold it, then am I just going to binge later without thinking about it or caring? Anyways, let me know how you find a healthy balance. And yeah, that's my question today. It's days 156 and 157 of losing half my body weight. This is the weekend edition where I show you what I ate and how I move my body. Also, if you guys watched Friday's video, you know I worked out with my son to some guy named Juice, and because he refused to grow with Joe, too girly for him. Anyways, delayed onset muscle soreness is a real thing. And now, 2 days later, I had to take ibuprofen when I got up this morning because I am so incredibly sore, to the point where it woke me up a few times last night because my abs are dying. Anyways, today is going to be a rest day as far as movement goes. I'm going to be traveling for about 10 hours, and I think my body needs a little bit of a rest, so I'm just going to count this as a rest day. I did walk yesterday, which you'll see here in a minute. Anyways, I'm glad you're here, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can finally come clean to my family and let them know that I am documenting this journey on the YouTube. All right, Saturday morning, I started off with some protein coffee, followed by cantaloupe and a pumpkin spice bagel skinny. Scratch the cantaloupe, it was hard as a rock. I did not eat it. I had some homemade chicken noodle soup for lunch with some Italian bread and butter. And then it was my brother's birthday, so we had some cobbler and pie. I did lower calorie for dinner. I did a burrito with some lettuce, and then we carved pumpkins as a family, and we went out to Dairy Queen afterwards. I should have said no, but unfortunately I said yes, so there was an extra 250 calories of ice cream. Saturday afternoon, we had a family day at the park. I walked while my kids hung out with their friends. I got about 3 miles in at a fairly leisurely pace. I was just at 3 miles an hour, but it was great. I started Sunday off with another protein coffee, repeated the picture because I forgot to take one. Lunch was a repeat of yesterday's dinner, just a little bit larger portion, followed by a protein coffee shake and then some Panera for dinner. I did the autumn squash soup and a Greek salad. All right, here is a look at my diary for both days. I did have some road snacks today and did not get a picture of them. So if you're interested to see what I ate, just look at the snack section. And as always, I will see you tomorrow. Oh, and P.S., even if you don't have a chance to move your body, there are things you can do to increase your steps. Like today, I was in the car a long time, but I did park extra far when I had to stop somewhere just to get a few extra steps in. Now I will see you tomorrow. It's day 158 of losing half my body weight. I have been in the car all day long. I'm gonna move my body before it gets too much later and before I can procrastinate and not work out, because you guys know if I save working out till the end of the day, I get in my head and then I dread it. I'm not dreading it yet. It's 5:30, so I'm gonna get moving. I am not gonna do Grow with Joe today. I really enjoyed the juice workout. Figured out it's juice and Toya, and I just am feeling sore today, I guess. So that's what I'm doing, a Juice and Toya dumbbell workout. I will link it in the comments. Okay, so this workout was actually 2 sets of each different exercise. They did 30 seconds of slow controlled movements, a 5-second rest, and then 10 seconds at full speed. I felt like it was very effective, and I definitely will feel this tomorrow or the next day. It just felt good to lift heavy. I feel like that might be what I need to get over this stall that I have been in, and I am just enjoying this. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear my dog grunting in the background. She is playing like she is a puppy and not 11 years old. Comment below if you have done a Juice and Toya workout, and let me know how you like it. It's kind of nice to do something new, but I also kind of feel like I'm betraying Grow with Joe at the same time. Okay, I did a set with Juice and Toya with some heavier weights. I decided I am going to do a Grow with Joe. I just feel like I need to get some steps in after sitting all day. So let's go. All right, I will link this particular workout below in the comments. I have done this one so many times, and today I decided I was going to use my 2-pound weights during the whole workout. It's like a 15-minute workout. It's quick and it's repetitive. It does each set twice. But let me tell you, do not underestimate the 2-pound weight. I worked up such a sweat doing this workout, and I know that I burned more calories than I do without the weights. It was just the challenge that I needed. And then I did stick the weights down here at the very end, and she does like a running sequence, and I, excuse me, I almost died. Workout done. I earned those calories. All right, here's a peek at my diary for today. I did pretty good considering I traveled. I ate breakfast from McDonald's, lunch from Panera, and then I made barbecue pizza at home for dinner. I will see you tomorrow. It is day 159 of losing half my body weight. I'm here with my dad today. I just took him for some lab work, and we decided to get some movement in before we go home. He doesn't get outside very often. So while it was cool, we were taking advantage of that. So we walked all of the wheelchair accessible sidewalks until we hit a mile today. And that just goes to show you don't have to do anything fancy to move your body. We used an actual like hospital parking lot to get some movement in, and we feel great. All right, I'll check in later. So today was weigh-in day, and I had to get up and leave my house before the sun came up. So I even debated whether I should take the time to weigh in because I didn't have time to do my pictures this morning. So I decided it's been 2 weeks since I have weighed in, so I am going to weigh in. And you'll see here I lost 1.5 pounds. While that is a loss, and I am proud of that, it is also incredibly frustrating because the calorie deficit that I am eating at should be netting a loss of 1.5 pounds per week, not every 2 weeks. I am diligent. I log every single thing that I eat. I log my activity, and the results are just not where I want them to be. So, and I use like the TDE calculator to come up with the number that I'm eating at. Yeah, it's just really frustrating. So if you have any tips on how to adjust my calories to better suit like my goals, am I sabotaging myself because I'm not eating enough and slowing my metabolism down? Do I need to cut more? Do I need to eat at maintenance for a little bit? I could really use some advice from people who know, like how to change this, because it's really frustrating. I'm not going to give up, but like, I want to be the hare, not the tortoise right now. Like I want instant results. I was talking to my cousin earlier this week, and I told her, I said, it's so rude that I've not lost all of the weight already. I mean, I am showing up every day, and it's like, oh, let's lose like 0.1 pounds this week. It's frustrating, but anyways, I'm glad you guys are here for the journey because you guys are keeping me pumped up. You're keeping me going, and I am thankful for you. Thank you so much for putting up with my rant. I came home and I lifted some heavy weights, worked up a sweat, and I'm feeling a little bit better now, and hopefully next week I will lose more than 1.5 pounds. Alright, I don't have a diary to post today, but I did track, and I will see you tomorrow.